Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today on Team Player Gaming, I'll be covering the top 5 Teamwork Alchemist bombs, including a couple of brand new bombs we got in the Grand Bazaar. Let's get started. Please note that I will be ranking these bombs based on what the bombs themselves do, not based on how they work with the debilitating bomb line of feats. Secondly, all these bombs have lesser to major versions. Obviously, the major versions of these bombs are going to be the best, but you won't gain those until high levels. So I will be ranking these bombs on the effects that all the versions get. That way, everything's fair. Now that that's out of the way, let's get right into the ranking. So let's begin with one that we've had since the core rulebook came out. At number 5, we have the Bottled Lightning. This one is pretty simple. Basically, you hit a target with this bomb, and they're flat-footed to everyone for a round. This makes the enemy easier for everyone to hit. Plus, the rogue gets that nice sneak attack. Overall, this is a great bomb to combine with another one on this list, which I'll get to later. Alright, number 4 on this list is a new bomb that we got from the Grand Bazaar. I'm talking about the Sulfur Bomb. On a hit, this bomb imposes a -1 penalty to perception checks and attack rolls. If you happen to critically hit with this bomb, then the opponent becomes sickened 1. Sounds great, right? It would be great, except for the last line of text. Creatures hit by this bomb are immune to the effects for 1 minute. That's right, you only get to use this bomb on a target once per combat. I personally think that this is better than Bottled Lightning simply because of that critical hit effect. However, I could definitely see people putting this at number 5. That last line really kills this bomb. If it weren't for that last line, this one would be at least number 2 on this list. But where you put this bomb on this list really depends on your perspective, doesn't it? The next bomb on this list is one that most people don't even think about. At number 3, we have the Tanglefoot Bag. Believe it or not, this bomb can be just as effective as a slow spell and might even be better. Of course, it all depends on the situation, which is one of the reasons why teamwork and strategy is so important in Pathfinder 2e. On a hit, the target takes a speed penalty for 1 minute depending on the version of the bomb used. This can be anywhere from 10 feet to 20 feet. On a critical hit, the target is immobilized for 1 round, and creatures flying with wings fall to the ground safely. These creatures also cannot fly for 1 round. The target or its allies can spend a total of 3 interact actions to remove the sticky substances. These actions do not have to be consecutive. If you use this bomb effectively, then even a lesser Tanglefoot Bag could cause the target to have to spend 2 or even 3 actions just getting to a target. Of course, that's assuming a normal speed of 25 feet, which is what most creatures have. Plus, if they don't want to deal with the speed reduction, they either have to spend an action escaping, or they have to spend 3 actions removing the substances, or get their allies to do it. But either way, that means they're effectively under the effects of a successful slow spell, or more. For at least 1 round anyway. Plus, combining this spell with one of the many spells that create difficult terrain means they might get 1 square per action, or maybe even none at all. Those two together are an excellent way to keep melee attackers off your ranged attackers. This bomb is way more effective than people think it is. Alright, we're coming to the home stretch. Next is the second bomb on this list that we got from the Grand Bazaar. At number 2, we have Vexing Vapor. This is a fantastic bomb to use against spellcasters. It also works extremely well against barbarians. On a hit, this bomb does mental damage. But that's not all. Also on a hit, until the end of its next turn, the target must make a DC 5 flat check in order to use any action with the Concentrate trait. This includes things like raging, and casting spells with verbal components. Every spell that I've seen in this game requires at least verbal components. That means spellcasters are always going to have to make this check. But it gets even worse for spellcasters if you can combine this bomb with the stupefied condition. Those two together means that spellcasters are almost always going to have to make 2 checks in order to cast anything. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that if the spell requires verbal and somatic components, they still provoke an attack of opportunity because they use the manipulate action. Of course, spellcasters don't want to be near things with attack of opportunity, so that's not always going to come up. Overall, fantastic bomb, but there's one more bomb that's better than this. And the number 1 bomb for teamwork in Pathfinder 2e, at least in my opinion, is the Dread Ampoule. This bomb does mental damage just like Vexing Vapor. However, with this bomb, on a hit, the target becomes frightened 1. On a critical hit, the target becomes frightened 2. Even if you don't have something like the Champion's Aura of Despair, that's still a -1 to everything for a round. And that's on a regular hit. This is also the bomb that works very well with the Bottled Lightning Bomb. Combining these 2 bombs means at least a -3 to AC, and at least a -1 to everything else. This bomb is number 1 on this list because it works equally well on anything you're facing. It doesn't matter if you're facing trolls, spellcasters, or archers. This bomb works equally well no matter what. The sad part is, I didn't even know about this bomb until I did the research for this video. The next time I play an Alchemist, I'm definitely picking this one up. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Pathfinder 2nd Edition teamwork content. If you want to see more videos like this, you can check out this video here. And until next time, remember, teamwork is vital.